Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Roger here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. So we are back on the beautiful Let's Play Minecraft world. There's a couple of things that have changed since the last time I've been around here and showed you guys what's going on and made a video on here. For one, we did get a second pick. I did enchant 2 more pickaxes. I got one with just Fortune 3, and I got this bad boy right here that has efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3. I also got a Silk Touch shovel with efficiency 4. I also got an efficiency 4 axe, which is pretty cool. That's it for that part for most. I also did get a bunch of diamonds, a bunch of ores, a bunch of coal, and still a bunch of things are smelting. Kind of put a couple more chests down. One thing I did do is, as you guys remember before, this all used to be diorite. I changed it all out to grass because grass looks a lot better. And there we go, we finished that up. This is going really well, this whole smelter kind of thing here. It's really cooking iron and cooking everything really good and efficiently to where we don't have to wait and keep on putting things in. So I did basically take out all this grass here. This painting here is just because I had nowhere else to put it, and why not? It looks pretty cool there. This is the biggest change here. I did dig out this whole part right over here, and then back here I did encase this whole thing in glass like we talked about. I might figure out something to do for right there because it just looks weird with this whole thing. Oh, and one more thing. I also enchanted a second sword. I got a sharpness 3, fire aspect 2 sword. We also have a looting sword, which is right over here. And then there's just the fortune 3 pick. Right. So today's plan, as you guys saw by the title, is we're making a mob farm. Yes, we're making a darker mob spawner just because so we can get XP, and then we can actually be able to enchant things a lot faster and get like other things from mobs like carrots and stuff like that. I have 1 carrot there that I'm probably gonna go plant later and stuff like that. But yeah, so one more thing that I did do that I forgot to mention is there's buttons hidden all over the place where when you click it, and yes, a little hidden crafting table area, and then it just disappears like that. So the wiring for this is pretty simple. I'm gonna come over here and show you it. I have another one right here, as you can see. Boom. Alright, so the wiring is actually really simple for this. This is a Silk Touch pick. Let me just go down in here. So we have a wire that goes from the button down here, and then connects over here. We have 5 blocks going across like this, 1 block on top of it with a torch and a redstone dust, and then the 2 pistons, 3rd piston's there, and torch there. It is really simple. Basically, it took me like 5 minutes just to build. It's not even 5 minutes. It takes a couple seconds to build, and it works perfectly, and you never have a problem with it. So basically everything it is, if you guys want me to show you like more specifically, redstone repeaters it is, and pistons. This is for the mob farm we're going to be working on. But everything it is you put 5 blocks like this, 1 block here, 1 block here on top, right? And then you're also going to have to put a block back here, right there. And then you're going to want to go grab your torches, place 3 torches down like that. Grab your redstone, put redstone on top of that. This right here is the signal that's going to come in to activate all of it. So basically send your redstone off that way to your button or whatever you're using to activate it. There's a skeleton somewhere around here, but whatever. But yeah, so you send that off and that activates it. Then you got to put 2 repeaters right there and right there. Then you got to go grab your pistons, and then you place this piston on a block right here, and that activates it. And this is where you go up into where you're gonna have your thing appear out of nowhere. So I have it right there, so that piston is right located right there. And then you're just gonna basically put a piston on top of this one, and then on top of this one, and then you're placing the crafting bench right there and the dirt on top or whatever it is. It's pretty simple how to build. It's nothing too complicated. So let me go take all this down and we'll get on to today's project. That's all gone. Okay, so I was thinking of putting them up from here, but the only problem is there's no room up top to dig it. If we go up top right now, let me just run all the way around. Yes, so if we run all the way up here, there's this big mountain. So I took the time, I dug into this mountain, and then dug straight down and found where we can have like a location to have the mob spawn, or like the mob farm. So we're gonna build it down here, all the way down this way. And this is where we're gonna locate our dark room spawner. So it's a pretty simple build. The first thing we gotta do, we gotta dig a couple more blocks out this way. Yes, do we have ladders over here? I think we do. Yeah, okay. We got ladders, that's everything we need. Let me go grab these ladders. And then I'm gonna build a little ladder kind of thing up here so we can get up there. Let me do this. Let me place it here. Alright. Stupid torch. Okay, so let me do that, and then we're just gonna go straight up. Yeah, wait. Alright, so we're just gonna go up, and then that's the furthest we'll go, so we'll just break this block. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna have to do, which is pretty simple to do, is we're gonna have to dig out our whole area that we'll be working on. It is pretty simple to build. I'm not exactly sure on the dimensions of it, but let's see, how high would this mountain go? Yeah, we should be fine if we start digging right over here. So for one, I know if we dig out 3 blocks and the 4th block, so this is one corner of it, and then we'll do 4 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the second corner, and we dig 1, 2, 3. Alright. So that's all good there, and then we'll do the same thing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a last one more corner, and then we'll dig 1, 2, 3, 4, and dig straight down. Alright, so this is the middle hole right here, so we're building around that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and this right there is the last corner. So now if we just dig this way, we reach there, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. So that is the middle right there. So if we do place a water bucket down, move this torch here. We place a water bucket right here. The water spreads and it goes right in middle above, and then the water doesn't affect too much on the sides. So that's that. And now the next step is for us is to go and take this all the way up and then down a couple of blocks. So let me do that off camera. It's not really exciting. We're gonna go basically dig. I'm gonna use this right here and just do a ladder kind of thing. And then we're gonna go up a couple of blocks. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. No, let's just go up as high as we possibly can. So let me just do like a little quick time lapse here, because this is gonna take a while. I gotta figure out that I don't go as far as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this all gets blocked off, and then we So yeah, I'm gonna dig all this out and do a little time lapse thing for you guys, because I know time lapses are pretty cool. So let's get this digging and let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so basically we hollowed out a part of it. I think we're gonna go a little bit higher and a little bit lower. We're just gonna figure out first of all how much room we still need. So we have this part right down here, which is 12 blocks up to here, because that's how many ladders we had. We had 12 ladders. I think that's fine for them to fall down 12 blocks, so I guess if we want, we can take out this. Yeah, so, okay, wait, that's one too far. But I think we're going to take all of this out, so we're going to have like a 12 block drop, then we'll have a mob crusher. That's the plan, so I guess... let's clear out part of this dirt. Yep, okay, so, let me place the torch there. So I think we're going to take it down to, I think, 12 block drop for the mobs, and then we'll have a mob crusher that will figure out the timings and everything for a bit later, where that's going to basically crush the mobs down to one hit. I think that there's one problem we're going to run into. It's to where creepers, I think, take a little bit more damage from crushers. I'm not 100% sure of that. I think so. Like from testing I've done in test worlds, I've had that problem. I don't know if that... it might just be because I built the mob farm a little bit differently there. And it's probably that, but whatever. Okay, so I'm going to continue digging. Clear this out. This is just a little update to see where we are and to show you guys. So I'm going to continue digging. I think we're going to go a little bit higher. We might go even a little bit lower. But I think we're going to start working off of here. Just depending on how much room we have going up, we still might go down. Or, no, actually, okay. So I'm going to continue talking through this. We're almost done here. So there we go. Clear all these blocks out. Block, one block. Sometimes I wish I had like a efficiency 5 pickaxe, but sadly I don't have one. Alright, so that's all cleared out. Now let me just clear these out here. Clear this out. Let's just make this all look a little bit more nicer. Get rid of most of this dirt. Ghost blocks. Alright, another ghost block, okay. Alright, so there we go. Let me drop down here. Let me grab a couple things that we're gonna need. So for one, we need bricks, so let's grab, and we're gonna need wood. We're gonna need a lot of we're gonna need chests. We're gonna need stone bricks. We have a lot. Let me just grab a couple more. Let me grab some more wood. Here. Alright, so we need a crafting bench. Let me just go craft another one. Yeah, okay. So one thing we're gonna have to make a bunch of are these trapdoors. Because the way this mob farm works is the trapdoors are a big part of it. Here, let me drop that off. And then let me drop off this stack of dirt. Okay, so the way this whole mob farm works is it's based off of the way the mobs worked. So when they see a trap door that's closed, or like to where you can't walk on without holding shift, they will think it's a walkable block on, and they'll walk on it and die. So that's how we kind of are basing this thing off of. So let me grab some bricks. Let me place down the crafting bench, I guess. Let me do it right here. So we can craft things right there, because that's not in the way. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to place bricks like that. Actually, yeah, okay. We're going to do 3 or 4 actually of these. Let me just place torches around here so it's bright enough for you guys to see. Okay, so the plan is, the way this works is we're going to have a water stream coming in from there and from all the corners. And then we're going to have to do a 2-block kind of thing here. Just fill all this in with bricks. Alright, so there you go. So that's going to be like that. And we need the crafting So we need the crafting table here. Actually, this is a bad spot for the crafting table. Let me pick this up. Alright, so let me just keep the crafting table, I guess, on me. So let's place it here. Alright, so let's convert all this into that, and let me start doing this. We need a lot of these actually, so I think we don't have enough wood. Okay, whatever happens, happens. Let me do this. So, okay. We have that done, and now we're gonna place here, 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 here. So these are where all the trapdoors are gonna be placed, and these are basically what make it to where the mobs think you can walk there, and then they'll basically fall down. And then we're gonna have to do the same thing and place trapdoors along the farther edges of these things. So like here, here, here. I thought we ran out of trapdoors already. Okay, so we're just gonna have to keep on going around like this. Alright, so basically, as I said before, we're gonna basically have to do this all the way around and place the trapdoors, and then you just close them, because then the mobs think this is an actual block, so they can walk here, but it's not a full block, and you're gonna fall because they are closed, which makes it them think retarded, or like they're stupid. So because of that, they fall down, and there we go. So basically, we're gonna have that like that, and then we're gonna go grab the bricks again, and we're gonna go 2 blocks on each of these. Actually, no, wait. We're gonna pile these up 3 blocks, and then from here, we're basically gonna repeat. We're gonna do, but instead of 2, we're doing a layer of 1. So it's just basically that, and then we'll place the 2 blocks again, and then keep on doing layers on layers. And then we're just keep on repeating the same process we've been doing, filling in all of these blocks like this. And then we're also gonna then build the platforms out, and then we're also gonna place all the trapdoors. And that's basically the way we're building our dark room spawner. And then this is it is a pretty decently efficient one. The only problem is after we build this, we're gonna have to go all around everywhere and taking down, for the most part, all of the or like putting torches everywhere, so there's no problem with lighting and stuff like that. So, but I'm gonna get to this, and we're gonna finish up all of this, keep on working our way up. So far we have 1, 2 levels. We're starting at 31. The goal is to have around 5 to 6 levels, so we're probably gonna have to go up a little or down a little, it depends. But yeah, one thing I'm gonna have to do for sure is go collect some more wood, so we can go and finish this off properly. And then I'm also going to have I'll be fine on stone. For the most part, I just have to go and collect wood, because these trapdoors get pretty expensive, and we're gonna need a lot of them. I think it's like almost half a stack of trapdoors per a layer, so it is kind of pricey, but wood is easy to come by. It's a renewable resource for us, so it should be fine. I know a dark oak wood forest and a spruce wood forest, so we can get a lot of wood, and it should be pretty easy to get done with. So I'm going to continue working on this, and I'll be back with you guys when we are finished and almost done with this whole mob farm. Alright. I think we're almost done here. We're basically at the very end. We're placing the last couple of final trap doors. This is the final level. We did end up going 2-5. We were a little bit short, we had to clear out a little bit of the top to fit in the 5th level. It wasn't much, but we did over here in this corner end up running into the outside of the mountain. So it wasn't too bad. It was only like 1 block outside of the mountain. So that was something easily to be able to fill in. And just later on, at one point, when we were lighting up the whole top of the mountain, is just to go and terraform it to where it looks more natural and more realistic, like towards Minecraft's ways, not just being like, look, oh look, somebody placed a couple of blocks there. And lucky for us as well, up top there it was what was the thing? Oh, it was stone, so it wasn't like dirt and stuff like that. But yeah, so we are done. Everything we have to do now is go. Okay, yeah, it fell down, but we're going to have to go one day, take out all these torches, right? And then also, as well as taking down the torches, is to go fill all of this in. We don't have any blocks, but fill all of these spots right here along the wall with stone, and just to make it a little bit more nicer. Yes, we do have all the blocks and finished up all there, so everything's left to do is just to go through and fill all of these holes in here with blocks. Give me that. And then once we finish that down, everything to do is put water, and then this is fully operating or operational mob farm, because everything there's left to do is just water, and then we're done. And then it technically works, and the next thing I have to do is clear out this whole pathway over here, just to give there some space for us to walk around here and just build like a little tunnel or something towards this mob farm. And then also as well build a little kind of mob farm, what am I thinking? Oh yeah, a little bit of a mob farm storage kind of thing. So all the loot that we get from this farm has somewhere to go and just doesn't like hit the ground and disappear because we don't collect it fast enough or stuff like that. But, and to have like a storage place, I already have that planned out how I'm going to do it. It's going to be involving what's the word I'm thinking about? Oh yeah, an item elevator, which are pretty cool. I'm gonna make it out of glass, so we're gonna have that. And I just gotta figure out where exactly do I want to place and build all this. I know there's room down there, but yeah. So we're gonna take all these torches out. Oh, it's gonna be a pain. Why did I place that water down? All right, there we go. So all of these torches have to go. Is that all? No, there's one back here. Why is there... Okay, that's just the lighting glitch. Just like that right there. But yes, so that is all of the torches gone. Everything left to do is just go and place water. And then fill in this hole right here. So let me go do that. Do we have any dirt? No. Now we do. That looks so bad. Alright, so that's that. Now everything left to do is grab 3 more buckets of water, which we have over here. I'm going to make an infinite water source down there so we don't have to keep on traveling back and forth for water. But let's jump down here. Yes, okay. And we're basically done for the mob farm. It should be fully working besides the water fact. And that's something easily we can do right now. And everything we have to do after we place the water in is get rid of all of the ladders over here. And then just build the little collection thing. So we have water in that far corner over here. So we're just going to place, I guess, this here. Yeah, okay, that could go there. I'm gonna place this here, this here, this here, this here. Alright, so that's that. We have water. And then here. And then we gotta go grab that and place that in this corner. Alright, so that's fully working. Everything goes good here. So, okay. So this is fully operational now, and now everything we have to do is get rid of all of these ladders. Before we do that, we gotta make sure while going down we cleared this up because we want it to look nice and not have dirt in random places. So let's take all this down, and just to make sure that no mobs come and kill us, we'll just block it up there. Alright, so that's good, that's done, that's all there. The next thing to do for me is to clear out a pathway and about like a 5 by 5 thing row and go straight down towards there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and waste a bunch of time clearing out all of this stone over here to where there's a little bit more room for us to be able to work and actually take care and be able to actually see what we're working on for this mob farm. I already have the design and like the basis of how this mob farm and how the thing's gonna work and how the crusher's gonna work. One thing is we're gonna have to go into nether in this episode, which I'm pretty excited about. So let's just go like this and clear all this out. Alright, so we have this all dug out here and it's pretty cool and all, but it's gonna be pretty weird figuring out what to do for this whole tunnel over here and to have like this whole pathway going straight down there. So the plan is we are gonna go and grab, there's a certain I don't have the block for me, but first things we're gonna do, we're gonna go into the nether because we do need a couple of quartz, which aren't too hard to find. So then we have this here, this we're gonna need. So we're gonna go find a spot to put the portal. I guess no, here, let's go to bed. I know exactly where I'm gonna put this portal. Let's sleep the night away to make it daytime. So here we go. We're gonna need to make a flint and steel. Yes. And then we're also gonna have to go to the place where we're gonna wanna put our portals. So let's jump up here. Shut up, Enderman. Alright, so I think we're gonna place the portal over here. So I think we're gonna have a pathway that breaks off going this way. Please stop, skeleton. Okay, so we're gonna have a pathway that comes off this way, and then I think we're gonna place the portal in the wall right over here. Yes, okay, so let's break all this. And then here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then let's light that. There we go, that looks pretty good. Let's grab the dirt blocks just like that to fill this in. Let me break all this away. And then let's also break this block here and this block here. Place the dirt there. Dirt here, and then we also have this is a waste of time here but we're doing, but let's just place stone like this so it looks a little bit nicer and doesn't look really weird. And then I guess this is where the pathway's gonna go. And then wait, this is the problem with me, is whenever I build something, I gotta make it all look good before we use it, and I just can't, like... Alright, whatever. So, let's eat. Let's go grab a bucket of water, just in case. And let's go jump into the portal and see what's up. Make sure we're holding shift so that just in case we don't fall to our doom. Okay, there we go. We got the achievement. We need to go deeper. And then, okay, so we are in a pretty decently safe spot. There are quartz. There's some... well, the lag, though. But, so there's quartz. There is some soul sand there, which I'm happy about. There's death right down there. I saw some of the newer blocks down there as well. Let's go use the this is the fortune pick. There we go. We got some quartz. That's all the quartz we need. That's some reason why we're in here. There is glowstone there, so I'm gonna go grab that glowstone. I think the portal's fine where it is. We don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go run over and then go snatch up that glowstone because I see it right over there, as you guys can see. But we're just gonna have to go figure out how we are gonna want to try to attempt to go and grab that. So let's do this. We're really gonna have to be careful here. Oh. Okay. And then we're gonna have to go You don't hear me. Okay, so we're inside. We're safe now from that guy. And then let's just break this. And this is where we're going. Okay, so good thing I have a silk touch pick, so we can just break this and actually collect the glowstone instead of having to go and try to remake it from dust. Okay. Let's get out of here because I don't want to deal with that anymore. There's more glowstone down there. We'll go grab that at some point later on. There's also that crappy thing over there. Alright, let's get out of here. I really hate the nether because it's so easy to die in there. Okay, so we're safe. Okay. Whew, thank you. We're gonna have to go figure out this path one day. It's probably gonna go bring it through here, so this tree's gotta go. But that's something I'll do off camera. I'll build a path towards, basically from that path to that path, so it's easier to get to the nether portal without a problem. Alright, so let's get out of here. There's a couple more things I have to do. Basically, I gotta build a couple of comparators for this thing, get all the redstone set up, and find all the rest of the blocks we need to finish this thing up here. So we need this, and we're also gonna need glass. Gray stain? No. We're using gray. Yeah, okay, we're using gray stained glass for this. So to do gray, we need ink sacks, and then we have bones over there. Okay, so I'm gonna go collect all the stuff we need, and then we're gonna start getting to work here. I should clear my inventory. Alright, I'll be right back with you guys when we're ready to get to work. Alright, so we're back. The first plan we're gonna do is that's where the mobs are, right there. We're gonna have them drop down to about... Where's the glass? Here we go. So we're going to have the mobs drop down to here. Onto this. Alright, yes, okay. So we're going to have the mobs drop down onto this. And no. Here. Break that, and then we're going to run glass down like this. So about there. And then we're going to repeat that on this side. And then do the same on this side. First we have to do this though. We're going to have to fill that hole in there. And then we're also going to have to get more glass. But yeah. So the plan is we are going to basically have a little kind of like water system that's going to send the mobs down this way to here, and this is where we're going to have the collection facility, which is going to be made out of this white hardened clay, which we're going to do this, and then we're going to place blocks like this across the top here and then down. Yes, okay, so that's good there. We're just going to place some torches around here just to light this place up a little bit more. And then, so this is where we're going to have the collection facility. Somewhere over here or over here, we are going to have the chest hold place. So we're basically going to have this water stream come down to about here, and then it's going to drop the mobs in here, and then they're just going to fall down straight down onto these hoppers. So we're going to do that. So these hoppers are going to fall down, and then this is going to go into over here where we're going to have an item elevator that's going to take it over to wherever the chests are. So that's that, and then we're going to have to go grab stone, place this here, and then stone here, along here, and then stone there. Stone there, Alright. So that's basically the wall there. So that means the mobs are going to come through this hole here. So we're going to have a hole there. I think. No. So there. Alright, so the mobs are going to go through there, come down, and then this should be dropping in. Yep. Right through there. They should drop down, and this is where we're going to be able to kill them. And then we're going to have the crusher and everything set up back here. So that means we're going to have the pistons for this whole thing set up on these blocks here. So this has got to go. One thing I learned from last episode is do not attempt to do redstone on camera, because then more things are going to happen. So I am going to go and basically set up this whole redstone system for the crusher, set everything up to where we're finished and it all looks good, and then I'll go through the redstone and show you what we have done and what we have built. Alrighty guys, so it's been a while. I AFK'd for a bit. This is my little AFK thing, just been putting it here. As you guys can hear, it's going on. Here we have all the redstone. We have a button right over there on that stone block there. It comes into this little, to the block with the redstone torch that activates the sticky piston. That's this redstone, right here. Redstone block into another sticky piston, and then redstone dust. 3 comparators. And then in here you have 2 hoppers going into each other. I have 9 bricks right now, or 9 blocks in there, and then just, yeah, more blocks and stuff like that, and then it goes into the hopper. And so far I just have hoppers connecting to this chest. So we have a couple of zombies, I think 1 skeleton and a creeper. So let's try this out. Oh, that's loud. Okay, that's loud. Where is it? Music and sound, master loud. Okay. So we're gonna see how long, see if they survive and they become 1 hit. Okay, now let's see. So they're like 4-shot hits. So let me just do this. Alright, so 9 blocks isn't enough. Let me try that. Hopefully that works and that gives us the opportunity. So then all the stuff come into here, and then we can just take whatever we need. And then let me turn the volume back up. Alright, so we just have it all stored in here for now, and then later on we'll end up figuring out like a full storage system where we're gonna evolve item elevator and then a bunch of things and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's basically it for today's episode. We built dark room mob spawner. That's all the way over here, and then there's just this pathway going straight down into here. And then up here, it splits up into 3. So when you look up, yeah, as you can see right there, you have a 3-block gap when it comes down. But yeah, guys, that's basically it for today's video. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.